Hi guys. Hi guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm? Is the audible, guys? Right. Okay. Right, guys. So, guys, like in the last session, we have taken last week. We have taken 3 demo sessions. I have taken, guys. Maybe some of you have attended, maybe all the 3, or maybe some of you have attended only 1 or 2 sessions, or maybe some of you have missed the last 2 sessions also, guys. So no need to worry because we just started with a basic introductory part. I didn't started with any implementation, just a little bit idea, guys. No need to worry about the last couple of classes because it is only just an intro part only. So you need not to worry about that. So one class I've just started with a little bit of what is generative AI. So the difference between normal AI systems, that is a discriminative AI models and generative AI models. So both the models are trained. That means the machines will learn something from the data, but the purpose is different, guys. So discriminative models are trained to identify to which class it is going to belongs to. That's why we call it as discriminative features. It will try to learn how to differentiate a male and a female, how to differentiate, let us say, a dog and a cat, or how to differentiate some positive diagnosis and a negative diagnosis. It will always try to discriminate using some kind of a discriminative features. It will try to learn how to discriminate or how to distinguish between one sample and the one class and the other class. Generative AI models are not like that. They are also trained, they also learn some, require some kind of a learning. But difference is these generative AI models can generate some new content. They also learns what is how to differentiate between a male and a female. But whenever we ask the generative AI models, not just to distinguish between a male and a female, but we can ask them to generate some kind of an, which is going to be a new content we want to generate them. That is what we say that. So we can ask the generative AI model, draw an image, or which is going to be draw a picture of a 25 years old female, Indian female with a smiling face. Then it can generate some kind of a new data can be generated, guys. Okay, fine. Some people, I think, anyone, I think who they are using some, don't try to utilize anything, guys. Just I will disable it once. So some drawings are coming there. Let me disable it. Right. Sorry. Right, guys. So that's it. That is the one. That is the thing what we discussed in the last session. What we have been got covered. Don't worry. The recording sessions. Anyhow, my backend team will share you, and even I also share it from my side. They're already uploaded into various online platforms. In YouTube, there are uploaded. In YouTube, it was uploaded. In Telegram groups, they have been uploaded. So I'll give you the links for the last 3 classes, guys. If anyone has missed it, the last 3 sessions, so don't worry. We'll give you one class. I just given some last class. What we Friday we discussed it, guys. On Friday we discussed about just like the course content, like what how we are planning our the plan, so to learn this to become a generative AI expert. So how we planned it: first we have to learn some Python, and after that something what are the things that has to be learned. That is what we discussed. And obviously many of you have the questions like what is a prerequisite, so what about data science, machine learning, deep learning, is it required? So I told you, I'm not saying that you don't require, but without knowing them also, you can learn the things. Just only thing is, if we have a little bit idea, if we can understand like what is happening internally, just if we can understand them, we can practically, we can implement those things what we can do, guys. That is what the last couple of classes, 3 classes we have taken. I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On 30th, 31st, and 1st. Second and third is a holiday. Saturday and Sunday I didn't take in the session, and today is the 4th session, guys. Okay. I'll give you the link, guys. I think all of you, this means some people has already got it. Maybe from my side also, I will share the link here, guys. Let me share the links here, guys. This is the one. I'll share the link here, guys. Just give me a second. So this is a mail which you are going to get in, guys. So it is going to be the one, the demo videos. I'm just giving the link here, guys. Let me copy the link. I'm just sharing in the chat window. So if anyone who has missed the last 3 classes, guys, just please click on the link or just save the link, guys. You will get the videos. I'll show you. Just I'm clicking on the link, guys. So they have been uploaded. The last 3 sessions are uploaded to the this one, guys. You can see these are the ways. These are the views what we have in, guys. So 4 days ago, so we have a 3.8K views on the first one, guys. Remaining 592 week 592 352 views what has been happened, guys. So 3.8K views in the last 4 days. It was 3.8K views, guys. So if anyone wants, as I said that, if anyone wants, guys, so we also conducting 2 types of training programs I'm conducting here, guys. One is completely on the generative AI, the complete generative AI, guys. And one more session is there, guys. That is nothing but, that is also I'm going to share in, guys. So that is 2 demo videos are there, guys. This is completely related to data science, guys. So today 4th session has been happened. Today morning it was happened. I'm sharing you those details also, guys. If anyone wants, you can just go through those particular videos also, guys. It is 2 links are there, guys. The first one is generative AI development. Second one is it's a data science with full stack data science with generative AI classes, guys. So in that, not complete generative AI will not be taken here, guys. It is going to be only the concepts of the complete concept of the data science, guys, machine learning, deep learning, all these things. And after that, we are going to conduct some 15 days, 2 weeks of time only on the generative AI concepts. So here the 4th session, it is a morning 10:30 a.m. Whatever the link I've shared you earlier, that is related to, this is going to be the complete generative AI classes. 3 sessions has been completed. Today at 6:30 p.m. IST. So we conducted the last 3 demos, guys. I've shared both of you, guys. So go through them, just go through them. That also you will come to know about what is data science and all these things also. A little bit idea you will get in, guys. It's an introduction part only. So you can just go through them, guys. Okay, fine, guys. And we also planned, like, first what we are going to start with that. So this class is completely on the even the course content also I have shared you, guys. If anyone has missed the last classes, I'm sharing you one small Excel sheet. I'm sharing you, guys. So you can go through that particular, the generative AI development class I'm sharing, guys. So it is a completely Gen AI development session. It was there. So go through that particular contents, guys. If you want, I'll share the data science related. Data science related course content is very high at the data science level. Generative AI level, there is going to be little bit will be there. Okay, fine. So I shared the content also, guys. If anyone has missed the last couple of classes, so please go through the videos and also go through the particular whatever the Excel sheet I've shared with you, guys. Fine. So basically the first thing is nothing but we want to start with Python, guys, right? So a couple of not a complete weeks of time, but I'll try to maximum. I'll try to make the things easy to learn the Python, guys. So why? So first of all, the thing is, guys, like first of all, why you have to learn Python first of all? Why not other languages? The main question comes to from many of the people is why Python? So I'm not starting with anything for the today's class, guys. Today it's also just like a 3 demos only happened, guys. Just we'll stay. We'll 3-4 days demos will go for. I told you already, go 3-4 days. We'll go for a demos. After that, I'll start with the practical implementation, guys. Okay. So coming to Python, why Python is going to be, it's becoming obviously why Python is becoming popular already, guys. Already it was very popular from the last 5-6 years. So Python is always at the, which is almost all, it is at the first place, guys. When it compared with the other programming languages, Python is it's always at the first place from the last 5-6 years, guys. So the main reason here is whenever you want to work with Python, you need not to learn any kind of a logics. You need not to write almost any kind of a code we need not to write, guys. So learning Python is all about learning of modules. We have to work specifically when you go to some kind of when you go to this concept of data science and all these things, guys. Mainly we have to work with a lot of libraries. We have to work with them. Modules or libraries. The guys who are already having the idea about already having the idea about the Python, they knows, guys. So learning Python is all about learning of modules, usage of modules, guys. Better actually can say that there is no learning is there, guys. Just Python is going to comes with some kind of a libraries, guys. Some kind of a libraries are coming. So using that particular libraries, just we have to download and install the libraries, guys, and simply we can work with them. Just we have to call the functions, guys. No need to of writing any coding and all these things. We need not to write anything. Just I'll show you. Just I'll show you the other whatever the classes are going around. So what environments there are going to be using, I'll use as, guys. Okay. So but before later I'll tell you. Before going to the Python, first of all we'll just see. That means we'll just try to understand like what are the different ways I can work with the Python and what are the environments which we are going to use for our implementation, guys. So the first one is nothing but whenever you want to work with the Python, the first basic option we are having is, guys, we are having something called as a Python, what we are going to call it as a base system we are going to install it, guys. So the first one is going to be Python base system, guys. It's going to be the base system, means just comes with the basic whatever the Python that was developed. So that we are going to download and we are going to install it, guys. The file size is almost all somewhere around 27 MB, guys. Means less than 30 MB, I'll say that. The file size is almost all less than 30 MB, guys. This is not generally, we don't recommend them because it is only the base system only. Everything we have to set up. That means everything for every library we have to download, we have to install, we have to work with them. Coming to the development part, it is not that much convenient because it is a only base system only, guys. Everything we have to install, everything we have to download, everything we have to install, we have to set up our environments, all these things. Not recommended for development. As a beginners, we can recommend, guys, but it is not recommended for development. It's not recommended, guys. It's not recommended for which is going to be real time or for not recommended for development part. It's not recommended for the development, guys. I'll tell you. So, but we'll do the installation, guys. We do the installation, but we don't use it that much. But here and there, sometimes initially I'm going to use as, guys. That is the Python based system, a couple of days or maybe hardly 3-4 days I'm going to use it, or hardly 1 week I'm going to use it, guys. The Python based system which will download. So we can do that. From where you have to download it, guys, directly there is an official website is there. Go to python.org. So go to python.org, guys, and download it from python.org. So directly you can download it, guys. So download it, download and install it, guys. Install it, guys. We don't use it that much, but please download this. So just go to python.org, guys. So this is the official website of Python community, guys. So go there. We have a downloads are there. Supports all types of systems. Windows, Mac, Linux, any environment it supports, guys. So go to the downloads and say which is going to be Python, which is going to be the 13 or 13.5 is the latest version is there, guys. Please download and install it. So just click on download, guys. It won't take that much time, just not even 2 minutes of time. See there, it is going to be just like a 27.5 MB file was there, guys. Just download and just install it, guys. No need of doing anything, guys. Just download. I'm not showing the installation, guys. You guys, I think you can install it. Just double click on that. It is there in the downloads folder, guys. It is already there in the downloads folder. Just double click on that. Just it will do the installation, guys. In my system, it was already there. In my system, it is already there, guys. Same version is available. That's why it is saying that modify the setup. But in your system, you will have the option called as an install setup will be there. Just install. Just a new installation. Just click on the install. Nothing to do. Next, next, next. Go for the installation, guys. I don't require to do anything. But this is only just a base system. See 27.5 MB, how it can work with all this, whatever we are talking about. So it is not the recommended for development part. So what is recommended, guys? The second one which we have to use in, guys, we are going to use something called as, there is another which is going to be a platform or we can say distribution. That is nothing but what we call it as Anaconda, guys. So this is nothing but what we call it as Anaconda or what we call it as Conda environment, which we are going to hear about this very frequently, guys. Maybe many of you have been heard about this, guys. It's what we call it as a Conda environment, what we are going to call, generally we call them, guys. It's called as a Conda environment, what we are going to call it as, it is Anaconda. So I'll tell you later what is the purpose of that, but Anaconda is going to be nothing but, guys, as I said, the Python base system comes only with Python, no additional packages. See, nowadays nowadays when you buy your laptop, guys, you will get the operating system, Windows. But along with Windows, lot of softwares are coming now, guys. Earlier it was not there. Some years before, when you install the Windows means only Windows software used to come. After that, we have to install almost all every software, including Internet Explorer. It was Internet Explorer, guys. Now it is Microsoft Edge. Earlier we used to call it as Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, everything we used to install it separately. But nowadays many of the softwares are coming as sometimes earlier every software we used to install it. But now at least some basic softwares are already coming into your system. So that's why our usage has been become very easy for us. Even MS Office is coming nowadays. All these things, basic softwares are coming, guys. After that, Python and all these things, we have to install them. So Enconda is also such kind of a platform, guys, where you are going to get a complete repository. It's a complete repository, guys, what we call it as Conda environment, which is very powerful. So get some kind of an Enconda. So we have to get it, but this is not a small size, guys. It will be almost all somewhere around 1 GB or sorry, approximately somewhere around 1 GB, 900 MB, 970 MB, something will be there. So it is going to be comes like a complete repository, guys, mainly used by the data science people and all these things. They uses this Enconda, guys. I'll tell you how we have to utilize and all these things. I'll tell you Anaconda. In that, we are going to use as a various different types of tools. I'm going to work with that. Later, I'll tell you. So Anaconda is going to be there, guys. You have to download from which is going to be, it is going to be a complete repository. Mean just like a package containing all the utilities and all these things we are going to get in, guys. We'll get a lot of tools, a lot of which is going to be the working environments and all these things, IDs. So many things are going to come, guys. So comes with some kind of an specifically used by data science people, guys. Specifically for data science experts, this will be gets used, guys. For data science, even you can use AI, generative AI, everything we can use it, guys. For data science development, for data science experts, we are going to use it, guys. So download it from which is going to be Anaconda dot, which is Anaconda dot, which is com, guys. It is .org. It's an open source .com. These are commercial products, guys. Anaconda.com. So it is Anaconda basically for data science, guys. Comes with all, which is going to be all Python modules, all the Python packages, all of them, guys. All the Python packages, almost all. Okay, a little bit different types of environments and all these things. What we can work with them. So better to download this anaconda.com, guys. From where you have to download, guys, go to anaconda.com. So this is nothing but anaconda.com. So this is python.org, guys. From where you have, I said that to download. It's a very small size. Go to which is going to be anaconda.com, guys. Go there. Okay. Can you see, guys? It's going to be anaconda.com. So we can see which is going to be a completely, which is dedicated for AI, data science. Those people are going to be completely uses this particular platform, guys. Even for generative AI also, we are going to use this particular platform, but not directly. Indirectly, we are going to use this, guys. See there, very easy. Free download is available. So download, click on the free download. Okay, so it is asking to enter your email address, not required, guys. Just go for skip registration. Go for something called as it's going to be skip registration, guys. Here we can see which is going to be the distribution installers are there. Windows, Mac, Linux. Depending on your operating system, you can download it, guys. I said no, it is going to be 64-bit, which is a graphical installer. 914 MB is there for Windows. For Mac also, we have a different options are there. So depending on your requirement, guys, depending on your requirement, you can do whatever you want. And these are going to be Linux environments, guys. Okay. So anyhow, maximum, I think most of you people are using Windows. So download the Windows. If anyone is using Mac, you can use that particular Mac applications and all these things, what we can work with them. So just download it, guys. Download and install. It will take a little bit time because 914 MB. But I'm not doing a download. Please download it, guys. Okay. Download and install it, guys. Please download and install it. But maybe I don't use this directly, guys. This Conda environment, we are not going to use as directly. So then in the case, if it is you are not using directly while you are installing, we'll use it indirectly. We are going to use as, guys. So we are taking the advantage here. Here also I can work with them, guys. I'm not saying that we can't work with them. I'll also tell you, but by using which IDEs we are going to work and all these things, I'll tell you the application, guys. Later, I'll tell you how we are going to work with the environments. So this is one download you have to do, guys. So it is already done in my system. So I'm not doing the installation one more time, guys. So go to the all options there. You can see Anaconda. So this one, guys. So you can see very clearly Anaconda was already there. So we can see that particular Anaconda option is available here, guys. Even Python also I already installed, guys, which is nothing but you can see which is going to be Python 3.13. You can see this is going to be the one what we have to work with them. Okay, so Python 3.13, guys, you can see Python, the environment, the Python, what are the command prompt is there, you can work with them. So later I'll tell you which one you have to work with them. Then one more, guys. There is one more for development part, because up to data science, I recommend this one only, guys. But if you really want to work with data science, this is going to be recommended. Because in data science and machine learning, guys, the packages and all these things, very limited only we are going to use this. We don't use that much high level, we don't use it, guys. But when it comes to generative AI, we require a lot of packages, guys. So remembering the packages, every time setting up that environment, it's a little bit difficulty. That's why what we are going to do is we are going to use something called as what we are going to call it as, guys, we are going to use something called as an VS Code. We are going to use something called as an VS Code, guys. So that also you can do that. Mainly we have to use it for our development part. When it comes to something related to something called as our generative AI applications, we are going to use something called as a Visual Studio Code. In short, we call it as a VS Code, what we are going to call it as, guys. It's nothing but what we call it as a VS Code. So just click there, guys. Same topic, same concept, guys. So we can use the Windows related to that. So download directly, guys. Windows installer directly we can do, or maybe for Linux, any Debian, for Ubuntu, use this one, guys. And for which is going to be the other Red Hat, or whenever using some Fedora or something like SUSE Linux you're using, you can use this kind of an application, guys. And for Mac, you can use this. So go for the Windows directly, guys. It also will take some little bit time to install, but just we can install them, guys. So it's going to be very easy, which is going to be very easy to work. Initially, little bit confusion, guys. But once you start working with that, it's a really very convenient to work with this particular Visual Studio Code, guys. Better download this one also, guys. So Windows, you can just download. It's already download started here, guys. So if you can see, somewhere around 106 MB file was there. It's a little bit lightweighted, not heavily. It won't take that much load. So just 106 MB, guys. So the Python based system hardly 30 MB. Whereas this Visual Studio Code, the VS Code is going to be 106 MB, guys. And whatever the Anaconda I told you to install, that is a one better option. I'll tell you. So I'll tell you later, guys, how to integrate the VS Code with your Conda environment. So we have to integrate, guys. VS Code has to be integrated with your Conda environment. We have to integrate, guys. So better for which is going to be recommended, guys. It is basically recommended for which is going to be the Gen AI, which is going to be the applications. Not only Gen AI application, guys, even for Python applications and all these things, we have to work with them. Because we have to work, guys, different options we have to work. So sometimes I'll use it .py files I will use as .ipynb files I'll use as something like txt files I'll use as some other environments and all these things what we are going to work with them. So recommended for Gen AI or the Python applications development, we are going to use it mainly for cross-platform application, guys. Using multiple frameworks, we have to work with them. So that is what we simply call it as a VS Code. We have to download it. Just I'll show you, guys. Just don't worry. This is going to be something like, and currently I'm using the VS Code application, guys. So this is a VS Code application, which we can see. So don't worry, some code was already written. So this is a morning 7 a.m. batch currently going on. So currently what the applications are going on is going to be this one, guys. So I'll use as a .ipynb file. So some libraries and all these things I have to install in, guys. So see LangChain, LangChain community, BS4, beautiful soup. Not only that, we are going to use so many different libraries. We are going to work on it here, guys. So a little bit advantage. At a time you can download and we can do this. And this is going to be nothing but one ipynb file, which I have written some coding and all these things, what we have to see with this, guys. Don't worry, that's how I'm working with that. Nothing is there. It's also nothing but it's a Jupyter notebook, guys. Actually, it is a Jupyter notebook. We are just working from Visual Studio Code with integrated with something like an Conda environment, what I'm doing that. So please download these three, guys. So initially I'm going to work slowly. We'll move here, guys. First, even I also do the same thing, guys. Initially, first I'm going to use as the Python, guys. Sorry, I'm going to use as the base Python system I'm going to use as, guys. After working for a couple of days or maybe a 1 week of time, we'll move to Anaconda. In that Anaconda, I'm going to use as something called as a Jupyter notebooks because I'm going to work with Jupyter notebooks only. As I said that now, first we are having some, the basic implementations are there. So all those things, first we are going to learn them, guys. After learning them, what we are going to do, guys, after learning those things, what we are going to do, guys, it's going to be nothing but we are going to move towards the Visual Studio Code is what we are going to be gets working with that. We'll work with something called as a Visual Studio Code and what we are going to do with this, guys. Okay, so that is going to be all about that particular implementation, guys. Okay, so that's it, which is going to be something like as I said that these are the three environments what we are going to work, guys. And sometimes I'm going to work with some other environments also, which we are going to work with them, guys. Something like as I said that no, which is going to be something called as an Google Collab. We are going to work with something called as a Google Collab and all these things also. We are going to work with them, guys. Okay, so that is the way how we practically we have to work with this particular. These are the three environments, guys, and here and there I'm going to use this. The fourth one is nothing but the Google Colab. So this setup you don't require them because it is going to be directly Google app itself. So directly you can open your Google account and directly we can work with the Google Colab directly attach it to your account itself, guys. With your Google account only it will be attached. So no separate installations are not required. Small setup is required, but no download, no installations are required directly for this. It's a cloud based. It's going to be nothing but which we can say it is going to be a cloud based what we are going to work with them. Here and there I'll use as, guys, different environments, but mostly we are going to work with Anaconda, guys, and we are going to work with VS Code. These are the two different environments. Mostly we are going to work with them. First, initially, same thing. First, we'll start with the what I said that about the base system, a 1 week of time. Then I'm going to work for a 2 weeks or something on Anaconda. And then I'm going to start with, once Generative AI application starts, we'll work on the VS Code, guys. Google Colab here and the sometimes we'll use as Google Colab. Sometimes here and there I'm going to use as that also, guys. So this setup is not required. No need of installing anything because it is a completely cloud based. So please install these three systems, guys. And VS Code also you can download it, guys. So this is from where we have to download. It's going to be code dot, which is going to be the visualization. Sorry, code dot, which is going to be visualstudio.com. So go there and you can just download it, guys. Or just go to the Google and ask. So download VS Code download. It will tell you the link here, guys. So here we can see download what we can see https code.visualstudio.com. Please download it from here, guys. Okay. So Windows, Mac, which is going to be Linux, all operating systems are supported. They're open sources, guys. They are not limited only to specific operating systems. You can download from any kind of an operating systems. We can download them, guys. You need not to worry about whether my system support does not support. Some softwares will be there, guys. They are limited only to Windows systems or some other softwares limited, which is going to be nothing but from which is going to be only for some specific operating systems. But these are not like that. Supports with almost all types of operating systems. It is going to be supported, guys. Okay. So try to just utilize these three environments. So don't fix it to one environment, guys. Try to utilize different environments. You try to utilize them, guys. Okay. So please download and install these three environments later one by one, which we are going to work with them. So first, as of now, first, even if you do this installation sufficient, guys. Later, I'll tell you when to install Anaconda. At that time, before the day, I'll tell you. So just we can start with our installation of Anaconda, guys. Then later, whenever you require VS Code, sorry, even if you now install it also, we are not going to utilize it immediately. Slowly, one by one, we'll utilize this, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is about the main environments and setups we have to do that. We don't require any much setup here. Only for VS Code only, guys. For integrating the VS Code with the Conda environment, some setup is required. Later, I'll tell you. some kind of a setup and all these things are going to be required, guys. We'll see that applications later. So we'll create some virtual environments. We have to enable the Conda environment. In your system, Conda does not work immediately. We have to do some setups. We have to do some kind of a small configurations we have to do, guys. Then your VS Code will start working. Okay. So that's it, guys. So please make sure that you install all these things, guys, so that we can start our practice. You can start your practice along with me. You can work with them. If already there, please check it out your latest versions. If it is an old version, please update to the latest version. You can update them, guys. Okay. Fine. So that's it, guys. This is about the Python, just the environment or the setup which we require before starting with the implementation, guys. Okay. Fine. Okay, that's it, guys. So that is going to be all the basic things that are going to be gets required for the before starting with the implementation. Now the thing is, okay, so I think all of you have gotten clear understanding about what we are going to learn in our class, in our training program. So what type of applications we are going to develop. Mainly, as I said that no, guys, we are going to develop mainly some kind of an LLM models, which we are going to call it as the large language models, what we are going to be gets working with that. So LLMs are going to be the main applications which we are going to develop in our training program. How the LLMs works, just like a chat GPT or something like a Google, something like a Gemini. So whenever we give a, which is going to be a prompt, so how it is answering your questions, same like that, we are also going to work with some kind of and develop some kind of a large language models. We'll develop it. But our language models are different because it is not going to answer your questions in a generalized way, only for a specific, which is going to be a specific domain or a specific business only. We are going to work on that. Okay. So what are those and all these things we'll discuss, but there are some prerequisites are there. Some interesting prerequisites will be there, guys. So first we are going to work with some concepts of regular expressions. The first concept which we are going to start with is regular expressions. Then we are going to work with some NLTK task. We are going to work with them. And after that, some kind of an techniques we are going to use as word embeddings. So after completion of that only, we can start with our LLM models, guys. Okay. So I'll do one thing, guys. Just for today, we'll do one thing. We can just, I can end up the session for today. So because just I want to start up from tomorrow session, I'll start up from tomorrow. I'll start it tomorrow. Python, I'll start with the introduction part. Just a small introductions. I don't want to make you to go details into the Python, guys. So just it is going to be a simple, which is going to be just an idea about the Python introduction part. And after that, I'll start with the basic Python implementation as quick as possible. I'm not saying that I make it fast, but as quick as possible, we'll try to complete off whatever the basic fundamentals of Python from the tomorrow's class. I'll start with them, guys. Okay. So that's it for my side for the today's class, guys. And I just want to take some few questions also. So obviously, many of you have a various questions from the last 3 days or last 3 days, whatever you have taken. If anyone has joined for the today's class, so if you have any questions, guys, so we can we can answer. You can post your questions, guys. So I can just answer your questions and we can end up the session for today, guys. Okay, fine. Anyone, guys, if you have any questions, you can just unmute yourself. You can speak if you want, or you can post it in the chat window.
Yeah, hi, Vamsi.
Yes, yeah.
For this course, so we need Python like core advance or how it is
Core.
like
Core is sufficient.
core is like need like experience or how like normal.
Normal. It's a basic knowledge. I am also going to refresh the topics. I'm also going to teach the topic from tomorrow. We are going to discuss about that. So no need. If you do you have the knowledge or do you don't have any? Is it how much level of Python you know?
I'm not aware of Python. I am
Oh,
from Java professional.
okay. It's for Java people. No. Have you at least see? At least generally nowadays everyone is looking for various languages. Have you at
Yeah, yeah.
least worked on the Python environment? At least some basic things. Have you seen the
Mm,
environment, or at least
No,
have you
no,
worked on it? No.
no, no.
Okay, no worries. Being as a Java programmer, it is very easy to learn Python. Okay,
Okay.
it's very easy. It's very convenient. Okay, we don't write any coding. We don't write any much functionality. So just for your idea, I'm just telling that. So there is going to be, I'm just using idle. There is one tool called as an idle tool is there. Tomorrow I'll tell you. There's nothing is going to be there. Anything is going to be done just with the help of a command. So for everything, we are having a libraries will be there. So if you want to do some mathematical operations, so I just say import the library m dot, which is going to be factorial, sorry, m dot, which is going to be factorial of which is m dot, which is going to be factorial of 10. It will find the what is going to be the factorial of a particular m. Just I'm giving an idea. Okay,
Okay.
even if you want to find out LCM GCDs. So just if you want to say what is going to be the least common multiple of 3 comma 4 or 5 comma 4, you know that it is going to be 20. If observe carefully, I'm not writing any code there. I'm just calling the function to perform the required operations. So it is very easy. That kind of a thing, what we'll do that. Basically, just to understand that, I just given some small commands like that.
Okay.
Okay, so it is the powerfulness math. The math library provides all these things. Okay, fine. Okay, yes, okay, fine. Yes, Vineet, what sort of mini projects we are going to do along? We'll discuss them. We'll it's not like a programming language. So we are going to develop a different types of applications. We are going to develop it. So almost all every application is going to be a kind of a project only. So we can say a kind of a case studies we are going to do that. So it's not like an programming part. We are not going to do that. Application wise, we are going to develop it. How to develop a chatbot application. So I'm going to discuss about that. So how can you create some kind of a Q&A? So that is going to be one kind of application. How to develop a rack system? That is going to be one kind of an application. Like that, we'll do multiple case studies. We are going to do that. 6 to 7 multiple cases. We are going to work on that. So each application, each implementation is going to be something like an what we can say, some kind of a kind of a project kind of a thing. Instead of saying project, you will say that it's a case study. We are going to do that. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes.
Can I ask one more
Yes. Yeah.
question?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, can you also help us to understand, because you mentioned there is another course which is on more on the data science side of things, and this one is more on the Gen AI side of the,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
what is like fundamentally difference on both the things? Like,
Yeah. The difference is, Vineet, in data science, completely every application we are going to start from, we are going to develop it. Okay. So training should be done from my side, which is going to be testing, evaluation, everything should be done from our side. So that is what the basically the data science is talking about. You have to learn the mathematical models, the mathematical and statistical models, how the neural network will work, all these things. In generative AI, we are not going to develop any models from our side. There are some pre-trained models will be there. So using that particular pre-trained model, we are going to develop the LLM applications. We are developing the applications. We are not going to do any training, testing, not from the scratch. Already there are some pre-trained models will be there. Use that particular pre-trained model and we are going to work with them. That's why for
okay,
generative AI, you don't require any, that means little bit of data science if you have the knowledge sufficient. Even if you don't have the knowledge also, no problem. I'm going to take care about that. I'll discuss all those in the classroom training. Just if you understand the outline, just if you understand it a little bit at higher level, that is going to be sufficient with that.
okay. So just to just to want to correct, just to want to make sure that I got your answer correctly, that in data science course, it is more about building a model which
Yes.
can be used for various use cases. But in
Absolutely.
this case, we will be targeting some use cases. We'll try to figure it out which model is available in market, which is best for our use case,
Yes.
and then try to build an application with the existing model. So we are not
Yes.
doing too much. It will be like more a consumer of a model rather than a building a model.
Absolutely. 100%. It's absolutely correct.
Okay,
We are
thank you.
not going to develop any models, but just if you want to know how the model is working, so a little bit like
Yeah,
what
that
is
will be great if you
that
can
you have
cover.
to
Yeah.
understand that I'll
Yeah.
take care in the class. It's not no need to worry about that. So
Okay,
for
thank
that,
you.
I don't say that you please join that data science class and come here. That is almost all 5-6 months of time. See,
Right.
the thing is that is going to be, so people both in the obviously industry require both of them. So if you want to go to that side, if you want to train your own models, you want to develop, if you want to do some kind of a research kind of a thing, so you can go to that. Here, what we have to do is the available models only we are going to use it. We are not going to develop any kind of a models from the scratch.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine.
Thanks.
Yes. And yes, Shubham, yes, do you need any data science background for this course? I said that already. I think I answered the same thing. You don't require much knowledge. It is good to have some knowledge just to understand like what is happening internally. So even you don't have any practical knowledge also does not matter. Just a theoretical knowledge you have to require. So I'll also explain from my side. I'll also take care about all the particular models and all these things. But I don't take it in a like a dedicated, like I'm not going to take a complete implementation, but wherever there is a requirement is there, I'm going to teach you that. And again, I'll come back and I'll again continue with the generative AI applications. We are going to do that. Okay. And as Shubham, do you require any cloud or DevOps knowledge? Not required. DevOps knowledge is not required. If you have a little bit of knowledge of cloud, because sometimes I'm going to use some kind of a cloud applications, I'm going to use this. So that is going to be sufficient with that. You don't require to have any DevOps knowledge is not required. Okay, fine. Right. So guys, yeah. So that's it, guys. Yes, any more questions? Anyone, if you have it, guys? So this is our 4th demo session, guys. So tomorrow will be the last demo, guys, the last free demo. From the Wednesday onwards, the link will changes. So tomorrow, the same link, guys, same link, same timing. And as I said that from day after tomorrow, that is from Wednesday onwards, the link changes, guys. So who are registered, who generally registered for the course by paying the required fee amount, only those will get that particular link here, guys. Okay, from Wednesday onwards, it will changes. So if anyone who is interested, really interested to go ahead with the course, guys, so please complete your registration by paying the required fee amount so that you can get the access to the videos, drives, and all these things. Will get the access here, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's it from my side for the today's class. Yes.
Sir, just one question
Yeah,
actually.
sure.
So actually, someone is also talking about like cursor AI and vibe coding actually. So since I am new to this one actually, can you please explain like whether it is coming under Gen AI or it's totally a different one actually?
Maybe, as frankly speaking, I also only just heard about that, but I was not sure about that. As of now, we are working up to agentic AI and the AI agents up to that level only. We are working with that. So maybe, as I said that in the already in the last couple of classes, so a lot of which is going to be what we can see, like a new changes are taking place very fastly. There are taking place. Obviously, you maybe have to. I just have to work look into that, but something is coming here. Just we have to look a little bit more into that later.
So, sir, looking into this like upcoming like that things are coming up with respect to AI. So how do you see the future scope of the Gen AI actually? I mean, for the time.
Yeah, as I said that, as I already discussed, whether I was not sure about that, whether you have joined in the last couple of classes. So a lot of changes are taking place in the recent years only. A lot of new terminologies and a new concepts and all this implementation has came. So maybe it's, I don't say that it is going to be a generative AI, but see, the things are going to be different. Generative AI is going to it is going to satisfy one kind of a requirement. Whatever the new things are going to be coming is going to be different. So there are going to be some advanced options are going to be gets coming, a completely new features and new implementations are coming. Obviously, the things are going to be become more and more easy. But as of now, to make the client's requirements to be satisfied, many of the companies are looking for, as of now, I can say that up to the next, which is going to be 5 to 8 years of time, maximum you will be working on generative AI concepts only. But after that, maybe any new environments, or it may be a new kind of an interfaces. It may be a new kind of an experience will be coming there. So that we have to wait for the future, and we have to adopt those particular new technologies.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. Any more questions, guys? Yeah, what will be the class timing, Suvidha? As I said that it's going to be from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Suvidha. As I said that if there is any requirement, if anybody having any issues with the timing, just maybe a 10 plus or minus 15 minutes, I can adjust here and there. Maybe just a 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after. I can just adjust it, but for the timing, it is going to be 6:30 p.m. IST. Yes, Soumik, in the market, are there any standalone jobs for generative AI? It's there. But what is happening here is many of the companies right now, they are training for the employee. They're training. They are completely training their current employees with the generative AI. So you can find the jobs basically on the generative AI. I think in the last class also I have shown you some jobs. I didn't remember correctly, but there are some jobs are there specifically, but for the people right now who are working, who are currently working, for those people, it is going to be, it's very easy to immediately to migrate into those particular projects or for implementation. But there are some jobs are there only specifically for the generative AI jobs are there. But most of the companies, what they are doing is they are training their current employees to this particular generative AI, and then they are pushing them to those particular projects. Okay, fine. Okay, any more questions, guys, if we have? Okay, then. So that's it for the today's session, guys. So just for today, we'll stop it here, guys. So tomorrow will be our last demo session, guys. So just you can attend the tomorrow session with the same link, and from Wednesday, the link will change, guys. Okay, fine. Yes, absolutely. There is going to be I say that placement support means from my side. It's going to be I can share you all the details, whatever the requirements. I can see it in our various portals, in my LinkedIn profile. Sometimes job requirements will come, or maybe for my references. I'm not saying that placement. I'm going to give you, or I'm going to 100% placement, but it's going to be nothing but a kind of an placement assistance, I can say. So which I'm going to provide you from my side, guys. Okay. So it may be something like conceptual wise or entry point of wise or whatever it may be. So I can guide you according to that. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir. I have one question.
Yes.
Like they're mentioning 20,000 fees, right? Is there
Yes.
any concession is available
That
or
you
not?
have to talk to our backend team, because I was a consultant trainer, right? So please talk to, sure, please talk to our backend team. Our backend team will try to reach you. So just you can just talk to them regarding the fees concession or anything. You can talk with them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
fine. Thank you. Okay, then that's it for today's session, guys. Thanks for today. We'll meet up tomorrow with the same time, with the same link. But from day after tomorrow, guys, new link and the same timing, guys. Okay. Thanks for today, guys. We'll meet up tomorrow, guys. Yes. Thanks all of you, guys.